Hello Cancer and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess. Hello Cancer and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess. This is your weekly love reading. It's a general reading. It's about any kind of connection. It doesn't have to necessarily be romantic love. It may or may not resonate. They're not time specific and you can reverse the characters. There you go. That was the spiel very quickly and condensed. If you do want to skip the spiel or the shuffling, there will be timestamps in all of the bottom of my videos in the description box. So you can just click on that and go straight to when the reading actually starts. Like I said, I do apologise for the readings being late last week. I just think, with all the energy going around at the moment, my internet was really slow. My energy got pulled every which way. I'm usually pretty reliable, Cancer, and I try to be, but I just think we just got to do the best that we can with this situation that we're all in at the moment. So I'm going to do the best that I can to get these readings. But if they are occasionally a day or two late, that's just means I probably couldn't have done much about that at the point. But I'm going to try and get them out for you. So let's get started, Cancer. Let's get started. What can we get for Cancer? We have rabbit. And we have hawk. Okay, we have rabbit and hawk. Beautiful. So, actually, I feel like you're rabbit, Cancer, and the person or connection you're dealing with is hawk. But, of course, you can reverse these if you feel more like you're hawk than rabbit. Now, hawk is a predator and they kind of eat rabbits, don't they? They can baby ones. I don't know about the big ones, but the point is that I feel like you have this sense that someone's got their eye on you. This doesn't necessarily have to be anything sinister in this, Cancer. For some of you, you might feel a bit of fear. Others of you, it's just this sense that someone from a distance has got their eye on you. So, and very keen eye. They might be circling a little bit, swooping. They might be, going through your social media. I think they like you. But they're very, very definitely interested and fascinated by who you are, Cancer. And I think intuitively, and obviously you know this, basically. And it's just a matter of how much you're going to let this person in or not. So, yeah, part of you might actually quite like this interest, and part of you we'll pull some clarifiers here and see what sort of connection this is, because it just feels more like they're very, very keen on you. Fascinated, almost. For some of them, it could be obsessed, like starting a new obsession, secret crush, whatever it could be. So I'm just getting there's varying degrees of how this could actually just be really sweet, but it could also be, for some of you, it could be a little bit, we'll see. Let's pull some cards. Let's pull some clarifiers for Cancer, hey? What can we get for you? What can we get for Cancer? And for some of you, I'm getting this is kind of like a really cute flirty game where you're acting a little bit demure because you're kind of being a little bit seductive. Not for all of you, but yeah, for them, they get the Justice, the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands. For you, you get the Hermit, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So stability, long-term stability seems to be the question here with this person. Can they offer that, or are they able to give that to you? For them, they have the Justice card, the Three of Cups, and the Three of Wands. Now, for some of you, this could be a third-party situation here with those two threes, and they're weighing up the decision who to choose. So you might not be their only option. They might already be with somebody here. But I feel like they kind of think that they're in the driver's seat here, that they are the one that is making the choice as to whether they want you and whether they're going to have you or not. So there's a little bit of just a hint of, I don't want to say arrogance, but it's very much they're not actually thinking so much about what it is that you want. Maybe they already know that that's what you want. Maybe you're waiting for them to make this decision. For you, it's pretty clear what you want with that 10 of Pentacles and the Hierophant coming out. You want marriage, you want tradition, you want a long-term stable. Oh, sorry, computer is sliding down. Cancer, give me a second to just readjust my computer. Oh. You are looking very deep within as to whether you want this connection or not. Because ultimately what it is you're looking for is that 10 of Pentacles. You are looking for something long-term. You are looking for stability. And you're making that very clear. You know, if you want to come and if you want to be with me, you need to give up those other things that might be, I want commitment, if you know what I mean. I want it to be about me. I want tradition. I want some kind of, stability here. And it might also be that your faith or religion or the way you see the world or connect to spirit is also really important. It's like that's really important, so they have to kind of meet you on that level as well for some of you. But I do see that there's a wonderful new beginning here, and I'm getting whether they decide to go with you or not. So it might actually be with that Ace of Wands coming through. This might actually be an independent energy for you coming through. That's kind of saying there's this wonderful new energy coming in, and I'm not entirely sure whether they're coming with this energy, with this inspiration, this newfound inspiration. For some of you, you're doing a lot of personal inner work. There's a lot of personal development happening here. And so you're kind of going, I'm only going to connect with something that is the best thing for me long term. And so with that attitude, which is a wonderful attitude to have, you're going to end at that, you're going to turn up at that Ace of Wands energy no matter what, because you're going to be making the right decision for yourself. So whilst they think they're making the decision, you're actually like, no, I'm actually making the decision. Can't speak, sorry, Cancer. The decision for myself. So I think that's partly why you're feeling a bit rabbitish, because it's almost like you kind of getting that they're not necessarily considering you. They're seeing you more as an object, or as an object of desire, or something that they can procure or have, not necessarily seeing you necessarily for all you are and who you are, if that makes sense. So there's a discomfort in knowing that it's nice that they desire you or they want you, but it's also uncomfortable because you're kind of like, but you don't really know who I am fully. You're not really seeing the full picture here. So we have here breakthrough and new experiences and possibilities. So I can't shake the feeling, Cancer, that you're on your own trajectory path here of there's a wonderful, there's a fly in the room. There's a wonderful new beginning and energy coming through here. There's a breakthrough energetically, and it's going to open up all this like new experiences and possibilities. That's like that Ace of Wands energy coming through for you. So, you know, it's just a matter of whether they're compatible energetically with that or not. And I don't feel like you've completely shut the door on them, but it's kind of like at the moment where it stands, it feels a bit illusionary. It's not like if you actually get past that little like whatever you see me, that illusion of what you see me as, this is what, then you can come on board. If this kind of evolves into something a bit more genuine, a bit more grounded, a bit more stable, then yes, I could be open to this. But if not, I'm kind of on my own path anyway. So let's get a message. I mean, the energy surrounding you, Cancer, feels so beautiful. It's like rejuvenation, rebirth. It's so high vibrational. It's gorgeous energy. And so you're kind of like, and that's why you're attracting people, because when you're in that energy, just emanating, people do notice you and they just suddenly find you more attractive, or they just want to be with you, or they want to work with you, or whatever it is. They want you at their company. Whatever it is that's happening, they want you, but it's kind of like, let's find out. What do you want to say to Cancer? Communicate clearly. I wish I could do that, Cancer. I wish I could. I think the computer keeps slipping down. I'm just going to move it back up. So I think, I don't get that this person's necessarily a bad person. They have pretty good intentions. They're just kind of attracted. Oh, sorry about the computer. I'm going to have to hold it for a second. They're kind of attracted a bit. Keep getting bees to honey. They're just attracted to you for whatever reason. And so I think you just have to be very clear about what it is that you want and who you are, and just let them know exactly where you're at with this, because they might come on board. But they're not going to have a chance because they're in such an illusionary state. Oh, I've got this computer. So sorry about this, Cancer, but it's just sliding down in the position that it's in. They're in such an illusionary state that you kind of need to break that bubble for the moment with some pretty clear communication. So let's pull some cards here for the outcome as it stands. Is there 3 there? There is. Okay, perfect. We have the Knight of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Wands. So this is a potential outcome of this energy where it stands. Knight of Cups, they're coming at you with an offer of love, or an offer, just an offer, like they're wanting you, their heart first. I want this person. It feels quite romantic, like they're romantically interested in you, but for some of you it's more like I really would love to work with you, or it could be any kind of energy, but an offer. They're definitely heading towards you here with that Knight of Cups. You're there with the 4 of Pentacles going, yep, I've got all these pentacles. I know what I'm worth. I don't know if I'm budging yet. You're assessing that offer. And then there's the 2 of Wands, which this is what I kind of think all along is that you're going to leave. You might actually just pass on that offer. You can see that the character in the 2 of Wands has taken the world in their hands, which is this beautiful fresh energy that's coming in. I feel like the world is your oyster. And you have that, you've taken up one wand. You've left one right behind you. So it's like you've kind of left something behind, but it's still there in the back of your mind. So you haven't fully said no yet. But we can see this 2 of Wands energy is actually really just wanting to connect in with this Ace of Wands. I feel like you just kind of choose your own energy. You need to kind of be in your own energy for a while, Cancer. So, but either way, there's this amazing new opportunity coming through for you guys here with this 2 of Wands energy. So there's a bigger energy coming in from this that's kind of overriding this whole reading, this huge, bigger new opportunity coming through for you that's bigger than this connection here. So it's almost like saying, and I think you know that, but it's almost like that connection is a bit of a distraction. It's almost just actually pointing you to exactly where you are and who you are at this moment in time, rather than anything concrete that's going to come alongside with you, if that makes any sense. So that's where it stands at the moment, Cancer. It may shift or change. This person could kind of go, oh, I see who Cancer is now and where they're going, and in a couple of weeks that all might shift and change. But I feel like there's something bigger and more important for you to be focusing your energy on, all this amazing soul energy and soul directions coming in, this fresh new starts coming in for you. So I love it. It's beautiful energy. I hope that makes sense and resonates with some of you. If you'd like to hear more, please like, subscribe, or leave a comment. Stay well, Cancer. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.